Hey guys, it's Dark Magic 71 here, and welcome to my WWE Backlash 2023 predictions. Alright, so 7 matches have been announced for the pay-per-view so far, which are happening on May 6, 2023, which is this Saturday. The matches are match number 1, Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn versus the Bloodline in a 6-man tag team match. Match number 2 is Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar in a singles match. Match number 3 is the WWE SmackDown Women's title match between Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega. Match number 4 is Seth Rollins versus Omos in a singles match. Match number 5 is the WWE United States Triple Threat match between Austin Theory versus Bronson Reed versus Bobby Lashley. Match number 6 is the WWE Raw Women's Championship match between Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. Match number 7 is Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest in a San Juan street fight match. Those are the 7 matches that have been announced for the pay-per-view. I feel like they could add one more match, and that would be the Intercontinental title match. But then again, they could save that for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, since it's going to be in the O2 Arena in the UK. Have Gunther face off against Ilya Dragunov for the IC Championship on the pay-per-view. Would be great. They could add in another person if they wanted to, maybe McIntyre or something. I don't know. I think it would be fine. But those are the matches so far that have been announced for the pay-per-view, aside from the Intercontinental title match. Hope you guys. I know the pay-per-view is going to be amazing. Just hoping it delivers. I know it's going to be fun and stuff, but yeah. Looks like a good pay-per-view on paper, so should be fine. Enjoy my predictions. Match number 1 is the 6-man tag team match between the Bloodline versus Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. Who I want to win, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Matt Riddle. Who will win? The Bloodline. The reason I say the Bloodline is going to win is because the Bloodline lost their titles at WrestleMania, then they failed to recapture it on SmackDown. They're due a win. The only person that's winning in their stable is obviously Roman and Solo. I mean, if they took out Solo, Roman's pretty much done, because he needed Solo to win at WrestleMania, and if they actually take out Solo, then Roman is just wide open right there, man. Anyone can go after him. And you know that he's not going to get the Usos' help, since Jay already has flashbacks of the time when Roman beat him up and stuff, so yeah. Final prediction: who's gonna win the 6-man tag team match? Probably, I'm gonna go with Sami, Kevin, and Matt Riddle picking up the win and finally getting rid of the Bloodline altogether. Match number 2 is Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar in a singles match. I really hope they change the stipulation to at least Falls Count Anywhere or something like that. Who I want to win? Cody Rhodes, for obvious reasons. Since he wants to finish his story, let him beat Lesnar to move on to finishing his story. Who will win? Brock Lesnar. The reason I say Lesnar is going to win is because it's Lesnar, and yeah, I don't think he's going to just let Cody beat him up and pick up the win. He's going to put up a fight, and then maybe he'll have Cody go over him. But yeah, whatever the case, I recommend not checking Twitter to see how to look at Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar, because there would be like different takes on the situation, on the match. Even if Cody loses or wins, they're going to be saying stupid stuff regardless. Just like they have said about how Triple H introduced the World Heavyweight Championship and how they're saying that it's a second-hand championship to Roman Reigns' titles and stuff and all that garbage. So yeah, my recommendation, don't check Twitter for stupid stuff, because outside of Twitter, Cody Rhodes, guys like Cody Rhodes, Omos, and the others are like way over. And yeah, unless it's like a credible journalist, I wouldn't trust anyone's take on Twitter about wrestlers and about wrestling, because they're just making stuff up for engagement and stuff. So yeah, just be weary about that. So yeah, so final prediction: Cody Rhodes beats Brock Lesnar in Puerto Rico, moves on to finishing his story. Yep. Match number 3 is the WWE SmackDown Women's title match between Rhea Ripley versus Zelina Vega in a singles match. Who I want to win? Rhea. Who will win? Rhea. The reason I say Rhea is going to retain is because she just got the championship at WrestleMania. I just don't see her losing it this early. Maybe around SummerSlam or something to Zelina Vega or something, but I don't know, man. I just don't think Rhea's going to lose the championship this early. So plus she just got the title, man. So I don't see her losing it anytime soon. Probably around SummerSlam in August, but not before then. So final prediction, Rhea retains and leaves Puerto Rico as champion. Match number 4 is Seth Rollins versus Omos in a singles match. I know this sounds random and stuff, but I feel like they're going to put more story and background behind why this match has been made tonight or something like that during the draft and stuff. Alright, so who I want to win? Seth Rollins. Who will win? Seth Rollins. Alright, the reason I say Seth Rollins is going to win is because the draft is tonight, right? So they're going to have Pretty Deadly arrive on Raw, a part of the draft. They're going to get drafted to Raw. They're going to align themselves with Seth Rollins. Pretty Deadly is going to help Seth Rollins beat Omos at Backlash, since it would make the most sense, since it would be realistic. Kinda, since Omos is a giant, right? And it would take 3 people to beat a giant. Yeah, so Seth beats Omos at Backlash with the help of Pretty Deadly. This would lead to the Hurt Business reforming, with Omos being the leader of the Hurt Business on Raw, and it could extend to SmackDown, so Lashley could still be in the Hurt Business, but he'll be taking care of business on SmackDown, and then whenever they meet up again, they could reform it altogether, and it'll be Lashley, Omos, Shelton, and Cedric all together in the thing, with MVP as their manager and stuff. I don't know, man. I feel like that would be the best thing to do. So yeah, final prediction: Seth beats Omos at Backlash with the help of Pretty Deadly, and yeah. Match number 5 is the WWE United States Triple Threat match between Austin Theory versus Bronson Reed versus Bobby Lashley. Who I want to win? Bobby Lashley. Who will win? Austin Theory. Alright, so here's my prediction for the draft. I feel like all three. I feel like all three. So Lashley got drafted to SmackDown on Friday. I feel like both Bronson Reed and Austin Theory are going to get drafted to SmackDown as well tonight. And they're going to continue their feud over there on SmackDown. Okay, so final prediction. Lashley beats Theory and Bronson Reed in a triple threat match and is the new United States champion, WWE United States champion, and he has his feuds, his monster feuds, like uh, Gunther had with the IC Championship on SmackDown. He's going to have the United States title reign of his life on SmackDown for a while. And then eventually Gunther versus Lashley at Survivor Series will happen, hopefully. And yeah, because I don't see Theory being champion for after Backlash, since I know they got Cena to have a match with him, but it's like remember when The Rock came out to raise Roman's hand when Roman first became a babyface and broke out of the Shield, and Vince tried everything to make him like a big deal and stuff, and nobody was like buying it and stuff, and they got tired of him since he was being shoved down everyone's throat. Yeah, I think that's how they're treating Austin Theory right now, and yeah. But aside from uh, Cena not raising Austin Theory's hand, Cena just had his match and then left. But yeah. Final prediction: Lashley beats Theory and Bronson goes to SmackDown with the championship. Those two follow him to SmackDown to feud over the championship for a bit. Probably till SummerSlam. Then after SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Gunther versus Lashley is set for Survivor Series. Should be a good one. Right. All right. Yeah. Match number 6 is the WWE Raw Women's Title match between Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. Yeah. So since both Bianca and Damage Control as a whole got drafted to SmackDown, I feel like they're going to do a title change between either Rhea and Bianca or Rhea and Io. So yeah. Who I want to win Io, who will win Bianca. The reason I say Bianca is going to retain is because, yeah, Bianca's had a decent run. I could see them extending it for a bit. Have Bianca lose her championship at SummerSlam, probably to Io. I don't think this is the last time we'll get Io versus Bianca in a singles match or in a match anyways, because yeah, I'm sure they're going to have more matches, but Io's probably going to win it at SummerSlam rather than at Backlash, which would be fine. But yeah, I think they're just going to trade titles like they did like before. But yeah. Yeah, I know there's an open challenge tonight. I feel like that's a swerve. So whoever like challenges Bianca tonight will probably lose, and then they're probably going to swap titles after Backlash is done on the SmackDown or Raw. I don't know, man. Probably on SmackDown because it's a SmackDown title. And yeah, probably between Rhea and Bianca or Rhea and Io. So final prediction, I'm gonna go with. Let's just say, yeah, I'll just say Io because I don't know. I think her run would be fun to watch. But then again, they could just have her beat Bianca at SummerSlam to have that uh, big ovation, big celebration, summer celebration stuff. So yeah, I guess I don't know. I'll just stick with Io for winning as my final prediction. Match number 7 is Bad Bunny versus Damien Priest in a San Juan street fight match. Who I want to win Bad Bunny, who will win Damien Priest. The reason I say Damien Priest should win is because Damien Priest is the wrestler, Bad Bunny is the co-host. No, he's the host plus and the entertainer. So yeah, I feel like Damien Priest should be the one to beat Bad Bunny at Backlash, and then since he's the wrestler and stuff. But yeah, anyways, the final prediction for this match, I'm gonna go with Damien Priest picking up the win in Puerto Rico, beating Bad Bunny. Then, as a shocker of a main event, Bad Bunny turns on the LWO and joins up with the Judgment Day to end the show, shocking everyone. Michael Cole stunned, and he ends the show with that as the high note of the pay-per-view. Damien Priest beats Bad Bunny with the help of the Judgment Day, and Bad Bunny turns on the LWO and joins up with the Judgment Day to end the show. Yeah. Yeah. Other matches they could add at the pay-per-view are the Intercontinental title match between Gunther versus Ilya Dragunov, but I think they might save that for Money in the Bank instead, and then continue it over to SummerSlam if they wanted to, since it's in the Money in the Bank is in the UK, right? So it would be the best place to do it. Have Gunther get dethroned by Ilya Dragunov in the UK. Yeah, who I want to win Ilya Dragunov, who will win Gunther. The reason I say Gunther is going to retain is because he's been on a tear recently, and I can't see him losing the championship just yet. Probably at SummerSlam, probably. But the best place to lose it will probably be at the O2 Arena in the UK against Dragunov, since Dragunov, for some reason, has Gunther's number and stuff. So, anyways, that match would be amazing to watch. They could add Drew McIntyre into that match if they wanted to, but they don't really have to make it a triple threat. I don't know, it'd be a fun match. Either way, Ilya Dragunov leaves as champion and dethrones Gunther, and yeah, gets drafted to Raw. And they have amazing matches together, and everything's well. So yeah, final prediction, if that match does happen, Ilya Dragunov takes the title off Gunther and feuds with others on Raw, eventually getting back to Gunther at SummerSlam, and yeah, should be fun. Yeah, so 7 matches. Those are the predictions for the 7 matches. The one match that could be added could be the Intercontinental title match. Then again, they could save it for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, which is on July 1st, I think. So it should be fine. Yeah, those are my predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what your predictions are for the pay-per-view that's on Saturday. Thanks, and have a great day, guys. Bye.